All right. Good morning, everybody. Elaine, welcome back. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
All right. Today, if you have a band, grab it because we'll need it. We're going to do a little, can be a band circuit, but it can also be a dumbbell circuit too. Just might get creative in a few spots. I'll try to share explanations of how to do it. So go ahead and roll out while I'm talking. I'll walk through this and show you some of the so first one. So it's going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're going to roll right through it. The first group we'll do 4 times. The second group we'll do 3 times. So with your band, we're going band either rear foot elevated or split squat. Right, so if you're doing the rear foot elevated squat, you're just going to take the band, step on it, put it under your front leg. Either way, you're going to do that. The difference would be, in a split squat, you're just holding that band going up and down. In a rear foot elevated squat, your back foot's on the roller or couch or whatever, and then we're down and up there. So that's your choice. I guess it's all kind of all the same. You're just kind of dealing with what you have. So that's the split squat. You're going to do that for 30 seconds on one side. Do that for 30 seconds on the other side. That'll be kind of a grind. The seated band row, sit down on your butt, legs straight out in front of you. Wrap the band around the bottom of your feet. And you're sitting tall, pulling in like this. So that's the seated band row. The last one is lateral walk, and I guess if you don't have a band for the row, you're just going to bend over. You'll be bent over, and you'll probably have to do 30 or 15 seconds each side if you only have one weight. No problem there. We do that a lot, so this is a little bit of variation. Last one in that group, lateral walk. So step on the band. Step into the loop, turn it, and then we walk sideways. Just walking back and forth, stretching the band in between your feet. So if you don't have a band on that one, I guess you can do a side bridge press, which we've done before also. It's kind of the same thing. You're down on your side, just pressing, pretending you are stretching that band apart in between your knees. So we just do that for 15 seconds each side. Well, that's the first group. Second group, deadlift. Again, you'll stand on the band. And then you're pulling up here. So just like you're holding a bar, stretching that band, coming up. You can also stand on the band and hold it in the middle. Grabbing it in the middle. Standing up like that. Right, so that's the band deadlift. Bicep curl, we'll just stand on it. If you don't have, for both of these, if you don't have a band, a weight will be just fine. You can do the same movement. Bicep curl, just stretching the band like that. You can also do it with weight. Push-ups are push-ups. And the last one is just a side plank. From your elbow, we'll do 15 seconds each side. Okay? So let's take 30 more seconds to roll out. So the moral of the story is if you have a band, hopefully we can use that. Don't have a band, that's no big deal. Everything can be done with weight. 15 more seconds to roll out. Okay, good. Let's start off on your back. Just going to lay down, pressing one heel into the floor, lifting your hips up, Okay, we're gonna hold here, and we'll do a floor slide. So you're pushing your heel down into the floor, rolling through that shoulder stretch. And switch legs. Same movement with your upper body. All right, rolling over to your side, fingertips together, knees up past your belly button. And we open up. We're gonna go for about 20 seconds here, so if you want to open up and stay open, that's fine. And let's switch to the other side. Making sure those knees stack right on top of each other. Don't let them pull back. And good. Come on up to all fours. From here, we're going to sit back towards your heels. Raise that thumb up towards the ceiling. Take your arm around behind your back. Try to get your palm to face up while your hand hovers just off of your low back, right around your waistband. So you back up, down. So you raise that thumb up towards the ceiling. Bring that hand around, roll your palm up to the ceiling. Try to hover just off your back. Check in, make sure your shoulders aren't shrugged up next to each other or next to your ears. And good, let's do the other side. Thumb up to the ceiling, wrapping around behind your back. Staying nice and long from your tailbone up through the top of your head. Shoulders are pulled down. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and take one knee for hip flexor stretch. From here, hands are going to go up on top of your head. We tilt away. So we're just tilting away from your knee that's down here. As you tilt, you should feel more of a stretch down your side here. And let's go on the other side. Finding that hip flexor stretch first. Yeah, good. From there, let's take we're going to stand just a split stance, so one foot in front of the other. Letting your back heel drop down towards the floor. We're just going to hinge forward. So we get a calf stretch on the back and a hamstring stretch down the back of your front leg. Try to keep your chest up and out here, so we don't want to round over and hunch over. Try to keep your chest out. And let's go ahead and switch. Split stance, letting that back heel drop. Push your hips back. Getting that hamstring stretch in the front, calf stretch in the back. right, so we're coming up. We'll be standing here. You take your knee and press it into the heel of your opposite hand. Okay, so we're just pressing in here, getting strong through your belly. Then we're going to take that leg that's up, step out into a lateral lunge. We come back up. A little bit of a challenge as you come back up. You're not coming back up to 2 feet. You're coming back up to 1 foot. Pressing in. Make sure you stay tall. So you just have a locked out arm that you're pushing your knee up into. Something out to the side. Last one here. Do the same thing on the other side. Press in. Step out to the side, lateral lunge. Going back up. Try to push with enough force to get you to stand up, but not so much that you fall over. Last one. And good, relax. All right, we're ready to go here. Remember the first one, either split squat or rear foot elevated squat. The only difference there is the split squat, your back foot is on the floor, holding that band under your front leg, going up and down. You can also just hold weight. So if you don't have a band, that's okay, just hold weight. The other option is to elevate your rear foot, put it back up on the couch or a chair or something. I've got the luxury of having the roller here, but so we'll go 30 seconds, then we'll have 15 seconds rest, and then we'll do the other leg. Okay, we'll walk our way through. So if you got a band, that's great. If you have a weight, that's good too. We started in about 5 seconds here. Get ready with your band. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Split squat or rear foot elevated squat. You're going to be stepping on that band in front. As you stretch the band, it gets harder, so it can be hard near the top. 2, 1. Good, 15 seconds rest, then we're going to work the other leg. Other leg in 3 seconds. And here we go. Five seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Okay. Up next, we've got seated row. You're going to sit on your butt, legs straight out in front of you. Don't have a band, you can do it with a dumbbell. I'll call halfway. So if you're doing a one-hand row, we'll switch halfway. Halfway. And relax. All right, lateral walk is next. Remember, if you don't have a band, you'll be on your side doing a glute bridge. Anything that works the outside of your hip. If you have a mini band, that would work well here too. All right, here we go. If you have a band, make sure you don't move your feet too close together. Otherwise, you'll lose all of your band. You won't be able to step out. We're halfway there. 3 seconds. All right. We're headed right back up to the top for the split squat or rear foot elevated squat. In 2, 1. If you can remember which foot you did first last time, make that your second foot this time, or your second leg this time. Five seconds. Seconds rest. Do the other leg. Make sure with these split squats, you should be able to press your whole front foot into the ground. Toes, heels. Five seconds. Relax. Seated row is next. I'll call halfway, so if you're only doing one arm, you'll be able to switch then. Okay, off you go. Halfway. Two, one, relax. Lateral walk is next. Here we go. Making sure shoulders, upper body is going to be nice and clean here. Shouldn't be waving around. So if you got long hair, you shouldn't feel that hair tossing around on your head, because everything is just going to be nice and smooth up top, not tilting back and forth. 5 seconds to go. Sorry, I didn't call a switch there. All right, that's round 2. Got 2 more rounds to go with this first group of 4 exercises. All right, back to the split squat. Here we go. Ten seconds left. Rest. We're going to switch sides. Five seconds. Working the other side. Here we go. Five seconds. Relax. All right, seated row in 3 seconds. Here we go. Making sure we're sitting up tall. From your tailbone to the top of your head. 5 seconds. And rest. Lateral walks to wrap up round 3. Here we go. Making sure you keep some space in between your feet. Halfway. Three seconds. Up to the top one more time. Last set of split squats or rear foot elevated squats. 2, 1, and here we go. Making sure that whole front foot presses down into the floor. Five seconds left. And relax. Other leg one last time. Here we go. Halfway. Three seconds. Relax. Seated row. Okay, here we go. Ten seconds left. Relax. Lateral walk one more time. And here we go. Halfway. And relax. Okay, we're going to take about 30 seconds here. After our 15 seconds rest is up, we'll get started with the next group. Deadlift, which you can do with a weight. Bicep curl, which you can also do with a weight. And then push-up, which is potentially unweighted. If you really want to stick with the idea of the band circuit, you can use a band over your back for the push-up. Not gonna lie, I probably will not. Just makes things a lot more challenging if you need it. Side plank, 15 seconds each side. All right, so that can either be with straight legs or with knees bent. Okay, 3 rounds. All we have to do. And we'll get started in 10 seconds. Remember, you're starting with the deadlift, either stepping on that band and pulling it up the outside of your legs, or spreading your feet apart and pulling up through the middle. All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So this is a hip hinge. Should be feeling this in your butt and back of your legs, not your low back. Push your hips back, take a bow, keep your chest up and out. Halfway there. Five seconds. Relax. Bicep curl is next. Step on one end. You're curling with both hands. If you have one weight only, I'll call halfway. Okay, here we go. Halfway. Five seconds. And relax. Push-ups are next. Whatever you can do in 30 seconds. And here we go. Halfway there. Five seconds. Rest. Stay on the floor. Side plank is next. We're going to do 15 seconds each side. 2, 1, and here we go. Top foot's going to be set just in front of your bottom foot. Halfway, roll it over. Rest. Back up to the top for deadlifts. Round 2. Round 2 of 3. Okay, here we go. Ten seconds left. Relax. What I like about the band deadlift is it does force you to keep your hands really close to your center of gravity on the way down. It actually kind of pulls you back into a good deadlift. It's a good variation for a lot of people. Okay. What's next here? Oh yeah, curl. Halfway. Relax. Push-ups are next. 1, and here we go. 5 seconds. Relax. All right, side plank. 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway, roll it over. Five seconds. All right, last round here. Back up to the top for deadlift. Okay, here we go. Make sure we're pushing hips back. We're halfway. And relax. Band curls, last time. Here we go. Halfway. 3 seconds ago. Three, two, one. Relax. Push-ups, side planks, and we're all done. All right, push-ups, here we go. Halfway. Five seconds. Rest. 15 seconds of side plank on each side, we're all done. And here we go. Halfway, roll it over. Three seconds. And relax. All right. That's all we got for today. Take a moment, get your breath back. Remember, we're going to start or keep controlling your breathing. I got to run, but kind of a nasty little band circuit for you to start on a Tuesday. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow, but otherwise, have a great week.